Hello, zebras! Another day, another story. I hope you're enjoying listening to my stories. And yeah, they're all just so much fun, aren't they? I have another great story for you today. Story time, story time, story time just now. All the birds are listening. Story time just now. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together. 1, 2, 3. Place them gently on your knees. My story for the day is that an elephant in my fridge? Now, before I read the story, I wanted to talk to you about the back of the book. If you look at the back of any book, storybook, you will find a little something written about the story, okay? It's called the summary. So I want to read you the summary of this story. It gives you an idea of what you will find inside, and you can decide whether you would like to read the book or not. Okay, so I'm going to read you what's written at the back, the summary. When Fred can't sleep, he tries counting elephants instead of sheep. In no time at all, the house is full of elephants, splashing in the bath, flying around the ceiling, and eating everything in the fridge. Wow, that sounds like a really interesting story, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I will read it to you. Okay, I'm just going to move so that I can show you the pictures. Is that an elephant in my fridge? I hope so. At bedtime, Fred was wide awake. He sighed, "I just can't sleep." So Mummy tucked him in and said, "The trick is counting sheep." But sheep, Fred thought, are boring, as he tossed and turned in bed. So he closed his eyes and started counting elephants instead. The first one had a pirate hat, an eye patch, and a sword. He was hunting round the toy box for his pirate treasure hoard. The second had a cape on and some superhero tights. He was flying around Fred's ceiling, trying not to hit the lights. Then Fred heard lots of splashing from more elephants next door. They were sitting in the bathtub, firing bubbles at the floor. What are the elephants using to fire the bubbles? Their long elephant trunks. Three more were on the landing, doing clever circus tricks. They were balanced on a beach ball while they juggled building bricks. One wearing a pink tutu did a spin across the floor, but she tripped on a banana and got wedged inside the door. Oh, poor little ballerina elephant is stuck. Fred tried and tried to count them, but the number grew and grew. One flew past him on her scooter. Was it one or were there two? Elephants were everywhere. They turned the telly on. One was gobbling ice cream and the biscuits had all gone. On the stairs, a marching band were climbing 2 by 2 when the leader lost his footing with a trumpeting achoo. He crashed into the next one, and the house began to shake. As they rumbled and they tumbled like an elephant earthquake. Their trunks were in a tangle, legs all waving in the air. He'd never count how many were all jumbled up in there. "Enough!" cried Fred. "You have to go!" He opened the front door, then he crashed a pair of cymbals that were lying on the floor. The elephants ignored him. They were having too much fun. Fred was out of good ideas. Then he had a sneaky one. "Pack your trunks, be quick," he said. "Look over there, a mouse." The elephants skedaddled. They weren't staying in this house. Did you know that elephants were scared of mice? "Phew!" Fred yawned. He closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep. Those elephants were trouble. I'll just stick to counting sheep. The end. So, my little zebras, when you can't sleep at night, you must count sheep. But if you find the sheep boring, count the elephants. Look at all the elephants on this page. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shall we go on? Why not? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So on this one page, we have 40 elephants. So when you can't sleep tonight and you've counted all the sheep that you can count, try counting 40 animals. 40 elephants. Thank you, zebras. Wasn't that a lovely book? Is that an elephant in my fridge? Bye.